it was the first thing on my kind of like wish list. Hello my lovelies and welcome to another very special video. I was kind of hoping I'm gonna do this one for you sooner than later. I actually only just got back from Paris from a very special trip where, as the title says, I managed to score something very exciting in Hermes. When I say very exciting, you kind of already know it's gonna be something from leather goods section. I couldn't wait to come home and unbox it for you. For you guys that are new to my channel, this is the first time you're gonna see me, and you're gonna see me with straight hair, which is very unusual for me. Normally I have my hair wavy. I'm Tamara and I make videos about fashion and travel and beauty. I quite like filming these type of videos, like unboxings and showing you the new things that I buy, as well as talking about my wish list, which I will get to towards the end of this video. One thing I wanted to say is that if you do like watching these kind of videos, please do subscribe. It would mean a lot to me to kind of make this community as strong as possible, because I love exchanging ideas with you guys. You will often notice that I pretty much answer to most of the comments below each of my videos, because I really value this community that we have. If you would like to watch my videos and not miss any of them, make sure to click on the little bell icon next to the subscribe so that you don't miss any of my future videos. That being said, I wanted to talk to you about my Hermes score and show you what I got, because I cannot wait to open it either. So this bag in here comes with two things, but this is just a little supplement for what's in here, and I will talk about that later. So this item actually was on my wish list since, I would say, January, and when I got my Cali, I explained the whole process about getting a bag in Paris for work store, so I will leave a link to that video below so you guys can check it out if you're interested in how to get a Birkin. I won't be explaining into too much detail how to get a bag again, because I think it's unnecessary. I will tell you that I basically did the same process as last time. I think at the moment it could be a little bit quiet time in Paris. Paris was actually like quieter than ever, even though there's a lot of tourists, obviously. The streets were pretty quiet. It's also really hot and people don't normally go to Paris for holidays in July, I guess. But anyway, let's open this beauty and then I will tell you all the information that you need about how I got it. So I was very excited because when I got to see it, and it was the first thing on my kind of like wish list. Like, you know, you often give your essay a few kind of options, like a few color options or maybe even size or hardware, but just like last time in January for my Cali, this was the first color that I said. So once you open it, it was also the last bag that she had in this color, she told me, and also a very special color that she opened the bag like out of the cellophane in front of me, so it means that no one else tried it on and refused it. It was the last and I was the first one to try it. From what you can already see, you can probably figure out that it's not a very big handbag. It has this little bed, like a little pillow on which it sleeps. I don't know if you can see that. As well, the raincoat. This is the rain protection, which should always live in your bag. I don't normally carry them in my bag, but I watched my friend Margarita's video, Blonde Avenue, and she said this should always be in your bag. So I think she's right, because she knows a lot about Hermes. There's some cards that I never end up reading. Anyway, and now guys, are you ready for the big reveal? I'm so excited because I cannot wait to wear it. So in here, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Birkin 25 in this beautiful, I would say, kind of like a fuchsia, purpley pink color. Probably like the only thing that I actually didn't want. I wanted exactly this color, exactly this size, exactly everything like this, except that I wanted the golden hardware, but this color only comes in silver hardware. So the moment I tried it, I was like, I'm so in love with it. This bag is so me, like I need it, I want it. I need to remove the protective thing so that you guys can properly see it. I was like, yes, I'm obsessed. I need to have this. So here it is. By the way, this is my fourth Hermes bag, but it's actually my first Birkin. Isn't that a moment for celebration? Ta-da! And here she is. Isn't she just perfect? I literally cannot wait to wear it. I think it's a perfect summer bag, but also ties in so well with a lot of autumnal colors because of the purpley undertone of it. So I could wear it with my like a beige camel coat or like a black coat and just have this as like a piece of color. I love a Birkin 25 because I think it fits right amount of stuff. However, it's not gonna weigh a ton because I don't know, like personally I don't think I would ever go above Birkin 35, but 25 or 30 would be the size that I would normally go for or that I would want, because this just seems like a perfect one for me. So inside of this bag there's obviously the filling that keeps it all, you know, great. The leather is Togo and it's much softer than my Kelly, which is Epsom. So this is obviously Togo leather. It's much more like relaxed as well. And inside it has the locket, which I'm gonna assemble in a second. There is a pocket in the front and then a zippy pocket at the back. The exact name of the color is something like Pourpre. I probably killed it, but it's like a pinky purple something. I have no idea. Here she is, my beautiful new Birkin. I wanted to actually tell you a little bit of story behind how I got it, my thought behind it, etc. But we should maybe unbox this first. Also wanted to tell you, my sales associate in the store, she suggested me this twilly. There were two, and only like a little bit more contrast to the bag. Like I would go for like a turquoise or something like that. But when I saw these two, I just thought this makes a perfect story for summer and for the stuff that I want to wear it with. Also forgot to tell you that it has these little silver legs because she's a lady and she doesn't like to sit on the floor. So in here, cracked under the pressure because my lovely lady at Hermes suggested this, and I have a different one in my Kelly, but I just thought this could be very cool. And it is actually a bag organizer, which is a little bit softer, so it's just kind of like a standard Hermes one. What I really like about this is that you can close it, so you can have sort of like a bag inside of a bag, but a little bit protected. It has two pockets at the back. Oh, one pocket which you can kind of close in the front. What about these? Yeah, these are actually closable as well. And then two on the sides. So I'm gonna put this inside of my bag right away. This is like to protect your bag and also to like have it better organized and clean. We'll see how I get on with this. In my Kelly, I received one from my friend for my birthday. So my friend Bo got me this beautiful, like really sturdy organizer, and I love it. It's amazing. It's very like fixed and it's perfect for the inside of the bag, but it's from a not sure what's the brand called. I'm gonna have to try and find it and link it below. It really serves a purpose. This one annoys me a little bit because these things are poking out, so I'll just tuck it in. But I think like this is also great because it protects your bag from getting dirty. Like how cute is this? I think she's so perfect. So yeah, here we go. My beautiful little Birkin 25. Now to tell you a little bit about the thought process and what I wanted, why I wanted it. So when I saw a silver hardware, it didn't really bother me that much because I mix hardwares nowadays. I don't think like it's any more time when you wear like only gold with gold and silver with silver, etc. I have a lot of like gold bracelets, as you will notice, but for example my watch is mixed. It's steel and gold, and I also have my AP watch is steel, so I do kind of tend to mix them. And as a matter of fact, I really enjoy the kind of whole mixing and not thinking too hard about it. Some of my jewelry as well is silver or white gold, so that would match the kind of like silver perfectly. Also, I think like on this one it looks more kind of day when it's silver. What do you guys think? Let me know. I was kind of sitting at home one day, it was Saturday. I don't know what I was thinking, I was tidying, and I just got like a super random idea to send a text message to actually try and apply for an appointment in Hermes. And I thought, you know what, like if I get confirmed, I will only know like today at 7:30 and I will know for Monday. So I will have like a day to think about whether or not I should go to Paris. So I was like tidying my like underwear drawer when my sister texted me and she said, "You silly banana." So I was like, what did I do now? Like I forgot to pay something or I forgot to do something. My sister's usually the more responsible one. I said, what? And she said, you don't know what? And I said, no, my sister's also logged into my email address. So she saw that I got accepted for the appointment at Hermes for Monday, and this was Saturday around 7:30. So I was like, oh my god, no way. And then I was like, should I go to Paris? Like I was like, I'm not gonna go to Paris just for an Hermes appointment, am I? Like, and my sister was like, why not? Like, you're on your kind of like vacation, you don't have like any actual like job on Monday except from like my kind of back office work. She's like, if you go, you have chances of getting a bag of your dreams, and if you don't go, you don't have a chance. So think about it. So I started like kind of calling up my friends and discussing like, you know, do we want to go to Paris? Because I was like, okay, if I kind of do something else meaningful in Paris, at least, like if I go and I don't get a bag, I don't feel like, oh my god, I just went for a bag and I didn't get it, even though I probably would go to Paris just for a bag. A little disclaimer, I live in the UK, so it's only like 40-minute flight, or I don't know, like a train ride, you know. Long story short, I went to Paris, I had the best time, and the only thing that kind of worried me a little bit is that my appointment was at 5:25. The store closes at 6:30. I read some stuff on the press forum and people say like the later in the day you go, the lesser the chances are. The best appointment is the one at 10:30 in the morning, because then you have the most chances of getting a bag. And I was like, oh my god, like 5:25. Last time I got around the 2 p.m. appointment, so you know, like it was in the middle of the day, which is kind of perfect. But you know, 5:25 doesn't sound so good. Anyway, as the day was going, like progressing in Paris, my appointment kept moving from 5:25 to 6. But I decided to still go for 5:25, like, because technically your appointment is there around 5:25, and I know it does move a little bit, but you can still go to the store around that time and kind of wait around usually. So I decided to go to the store and ask for my SA, who already knows me and that I'm very comfortable with, and I really like the lady that helps me at Hermes. So she's really lovely and I feel very comfortable with her. She took me to this secluded little area and asked what was I after. I told her I'm after a Birkin 25, fuchsia color, perhaps an orange or a red, but basically a bright summery color, and that a Birkin 25 is definitely what I want to go for, and also that I like gold hardware. She said, okay, let me go and check, you know, it's the end of the day, so I need to run and see what we have got left. That kind of left me feeling a little bit like, I'm not gonna get anything, like, can't believe it. But after like what felt like an eternity, or probably around 20 minutes wait, she came back with 2 bags. So with this one, which was like wrapped in a cellophane, so no one's seen it or tried it yet, and she said this was the last one in this color. And then she came in with the organizer for inside and what keeps it clean and neat. So when I saw it, I didn't mind the hardware at all. I tried it on and I was like, I absolutely love it. And now I have a total of 4 Hermes bags. So I have a Birkin, a Kelly, and 2 Constances, a bigger and a smaller one. I actually think I really like the colors they're in. So I have a burgundy, a very, very dark burgundy vintage one from Constance, the cactus green Kelly, and then I have this Pourpre, I think it's called Pourpre, which is like a fuchsia Birkin 25, and I love it so much. I honestly like couldn't have dreamt of a more beautiful bag. She also told me to go for only 1 twilly, because with this color and with this bag 2 would be maybe too much, and I completely agreed, because I felt like 2 would look a little bit too much like a Barbie bag. I mean, you know, each to their own, so I completely don't mind when people go with 2, but for my personal style and aesthetics, I think 2 would be too much. Also, like, you know, sometimes people say like, oh my god, why did you pick these like bright colors, blah blah blah, and I don't want to say like, oh, like classic colors are boring, and I don't think that at all. I don't think I even have a black bag in my collection. I rarely ever wear black. Of course I would love to have a black maybe Birkin one day, but when I already have like 10, or maybe a Kelly, I don't know. But I love these beautiful bright colors when it comes to Hermes. And I watched, also like talking about Margarita again, she's gonna kill me like I'm quoting her so much in this video. I watched her mom say, you know what, Hermes has so many colors, like you can go for a black bag in any other brand, but don't do that in Hermes. And I kind of agree with her, but that's my personal style. I'm sure that my sister, if she went for a Birkin, she would go for a black. That's because that's her style. She likes more classic muted things. She doesn't like to scream, hey, look at my bag. Whereas I'm just like a crazy person that loves colorful bags. I always have loved colorful bags, and I always was that type of girl. But again, like, it's not that I think any less of anyone else's collections if they're in like black or the gold, you know, the camel kind of color, which is gold in Hermes. Like, oh, I love them. I think they're beautiful. I think they're amazing. Just, you know, they're not my first choice. I would like to have those when I'm a little bit older, maybe. I don't know. But like I said, you know, I really appreciate and love everybody else's collection, and we all go for what we like. It's just that for me, I love and I enjoy brighter colors because that just suits my personal style, aesthetics, and personality. So yes, I am so happy with what I got. I'm literally gonna go run downstairs now to see if my sister's still awake and knock on her door, and kind of want to show her the bag because she's only seen a picture so far. Also gonna attach this. Here she is now attached, the lock as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you like this bag. Let me know what you think. What you think about the size, what you think about the color. I am so happy with it, and maybe now I can finally film like an Hermes collection or something like that, because I know a lot of you have been asking me for that. Now that I have my first ever Birkin bag, I think it's finally time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys!